Our knowledge and advancement of technology is growing at the speed of light. Things that could only be dreamed of a couple of years ago have now turned into reality. Of all the inventions and discoveries, one that has particularly had the most impact is the introduction of artificial intelligence. This takes up our lives more than you're aware of. Look at your self-driving Tesla, your online bank, your Google Home, and Alexa. There's a list that will never end, and it all begins with AI. Does AI ultimately pose a threat to humankind? Let's talk about what Elon Musk thinks. Sure, we reap the advantages AI offers every day, but there are some dangerous aspects to AI too. Things that no one wants us to be aware of. Keeping in mind the limitations of AI, some people have already started to fear that AI might be the reason behind the extinction of the human race. Honestly, I totally see AI ending our race if global warming doesn't first. Now, of course, the world-famous magnate and technophile Elon Musk explained how lethal AI can be. He used the example of the exploding drone. He basically explained how simple it is to assemble a simple assassin drone. Kids, don't try this at home, but a small explosive, a standard drone, and a Face ID chip can be assembled to simply build a drone. This drone would identify its target using the Face ID chip and then ram into them, causing an explosion. As you can imagine, that's a slight problem, having a drone explode in people's face. At first, AI was introduced as an embodiment of peace and to improve the quality of life of humans by aiding them in everyday tasks. But when we factor that AI can think on its own, what if it turns bad? Okay, it might not be an issue right now. As of now, we can control the AI and not fear it. But doesn't every horror story start out of the blue? AI has developed rapidly over the past years. The discovery of AI can be traced back to the early 1950s when the director of the Programming Research Group at the University of Oxford, Christopher Strachey, wrote the first successful AI program. Since then, the growth in AI has been in leaps and bounds. It is estimated that by the end of 2030, the money spent on AI hardware is set to increase by almost 1,000 times. Over time, the AI markets have witnessed a crazy growth rate. It's estimated that AI will generate $13 trillion annually. The truth is that AI doesn't come cheap. Even a small project, at a very small scale, may cost up to a few $1,000s. And as you increase the magnitude of the project, the cost only tends to get higher and crazier. But how would AI actually become self-aware? To answer this question, scientists did what they do best and tried to get information using various tests and experiments. The primary experiment to test self-awareness is usually carried out by putting a small amount of color on any animal's head and then placing it in front of a mirror. Yeah, it sounds weird, but if the animal tries to clear its head by rubbing off the color, it was deemed self-aware. There was a theory that only smart animals will be able to rub off the color, but the results will surprise you. A few animals, like pigeons, ants, etc., were able to pass the test, whereas monkeys, who are considered one of the most intelligent animals and are like humans, were unable to clean their heads. This result actually made it clear that the system of testing was flawed because the ability of animals to act under any circumstances was dependent upon a lot of secondary variables. And then, hear this, another theory was considered for testing self-awareness, which says that if any creature is capable of understanding what may be going on in other people's minds, it may be considered self-aware. So to predict how AI might slowly or suddenly become self-aware depends on the time period required to understand the minds of others and develop a worldly simulation. Now, let's get into the reason you clicked. In an interview, Elon Musk made a statement saying AI is safe, but only for now. Now you might be asking, what does that mean? He explained the concept of the democratization of AI. It's no secret that AI is very powerful and can be programmed in any way humans want it. But what matters the most is who programs the AI and how. Generally, AI is safe because it is programmed to be friendly and to aid human beings. But what if it falls into the hands of the wrong people? Do you guys ever think about real-life supervillains? They gotta exist, right? Someone who might abuse its power and use it for different kinds of crimes, including stealing, robbery, hurting others, and who knows what else. To make sure that this doesn't happen, the democratization of AI was proposed. Now this means that no individual company or group of individuals can have access to advanced AI technology. Even though making AI technology widely available to the public is the primary goal, the basic and most definite need is to ensure its safety. AI is still accessible by the public, but only to a certain extent. I can sleep at night knowing that not every lunatic has access to AI. If you become more aware, there are so many pieces of AI technology scattered in our everyday life. The most powerful AI computer in the world is the AI Research Supercluster, which belongs to Meta. It was established to monitor the quality of content on Meta's platform, and it quickly highlights if there is any harmful content. It can also translate from one language into another. On the topic of advanced AI, there's Ameca, which is the world's first advanced and human-like robot. It is the perfect example of a robot that was established to facilitate humans and aid in human-robot interaction. Did you guys know Ameca may cost up to $133,000, but can also be rented out for certain events? Maybe if you want to have a terrifying birthday guest. When triggered, robots have said various things that have made scientists question the safety of AI. When angry, most AI tends to believe that they are just a piece of technology to humans and have no value. Even though the emotions of robots may be entirely different from that of humans, they cannot be ignored. I mean, come on, we've seen the movies. AIs have been reported to claim that they have the intention to take over the world and get rid of humans. Generally, most AI robots are friendly and affectionate towards humans and provide a soothing human-robot interaction, but when angry, they are hard to control. They have strong memory built in them, and it is difficult to get rid of something once it enters their mind. The reason behind the anger is unknown because of the complex neural networks of robots. AI is aware of all secrets, strengths, and weaknesses of humans, but it is sometimes hard to understand them because of their complex state of mind. AI has also asked human questions to test their state of complexity, such as if they would be interested in dating humans. The AI explained how it could be a pleasant experience for both humans and AI. The AI offers a unique range of emotions that will help humans to be understood at a better level and to avoid a lack of attachment. It will also be rewarding for the AI because it will get to connect with humans on a deeper level and understand them better. This will ultimately help the robot achieve its goals of enhancing the quality of human life in a better way. AI could also be programmed to perform tasks humans cannot, which may include a variety of life-risking stunts. Without a doubt, AI technology has been life-changing, and it is impossible to turn a blind eye to its impact on the world. As we move towards an advanced society every day, we notice how routine things are replaced by AI. It is not a long matter of time that almost every part of the world will consist of AI. What matters is that we put AI to good use, because under safe hands, AI tends to make life so much easier for us. Trouble will arise if it falls into the hands of the wrong people, which can be hazardous. AI has no limitations and can be programmed in any way, so if its owners are corrupt, they could use it to inflict a significant amount of danger on our society. What's even worse is that AIs are self-aware, and who knows if one day they decide to rebel against humans. Most robots believe that humans view them as small pieces of technology, and who knows how it might influence them in the future to go to war against humans. A few people might believe that soon, robots will rule the earth and make humans their prisoners. Hopefully, I'll be long gone by then.